Hi everyone, it's Jennifer McGuire, and I have a different type of video for you today. This is something that I've been thinking about for a while and wanted to give it a try. I actually was going to do it over on Periscope, but I decided that Periscope wasn't right for me. I don't know, it wasn't comfortable for me, so I thought I'd bring it here to my YouTube channel. So you'll have to let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more videos like this. This will not replace my card making videos, just something fun that I can do every once in a while. So I'm going to admit to you now that I am very uncomfortable in front of the camera, so please forgive me if this is awkward. So anyways, okay, so this type of video I'm going to call Take 5. First of all, I'm going to share 5 new products I'm excited about. Then I'll share 4 answers to questions that people have been asking. Then I'm going to share 3 things that I think are worth checking out, 2 crafty tips, and 1 awesome card. Okay, so let's dive into the 5 products. The first one is this pearlescent watercolor jewel box from Zig. I've had this on my desk since March, just waiting to use it. I'm waiting for the perfect stamp set because these are fantastic. They are small. They're small amounts of each color, but I don't need more than that because I don't watercolor every day. So the price point is really good. I know a lot of pearlescent watercolors are expensive, so I really like these. I like the colors that are in it. I like that it has the gold and the pearl, but it also has some colors. And they look incredible on dark colors of cardstock, especially on black. Here I did it on red, and you can see how pretty they are. So I thought I'd just tell you about these, and hopefully I'll find time to use them in a video very soon. But this is a great product. Okay, the second product for today is these For You From Me to You postage stamps. Now, I've talked about these on my blog before, but I thought I'd share them on my YouTube channel. These are just regular postage stamps. They're forever postage, so you can get them like I did in a lot, and I'll be using them for some time, and I thought they were perfect for handmade greetings. So you can get these at your post office, or I will provide a link where you can find them easily and get them at your front door. So I'm addicted to these. I think they're absolutely adorable. So the third product I wanted to share is the new clear stamps from Memory Box. I've loved Memory Box for a long time, especially for their dies. They make really high quality wafer thin dies. Well, now they're making more clear stamps, and these are so much fun. There's a lot of food clear stamps with kind of sentiments that are little puns, which I really like, and then some adorable critter sets also. They have everything you can imagine. There's a bunch of them here, and I will link to them all below. I think there's probably something for everyone in this collection. The little squirrels I just think are absolutely adorable. Some of them are holidays, some of them aren't, so I think they're definitely worth checking out, and Memory Box has really good people that own them, so I love to support them. And nobody's paying me to do this. These are just companies that I really like. Okay, so the fourth product I want to talk about is actually a newer stamp company that's doing awesome right out of the gates. I mean, they're coming out with great, strong products. They have stamps and dies and a bunch of other things also, definitely worth checking out. It's Concord and Ninth is the name of the company. And I love these 2 stamp sets. Great sentiments about kindness and thank you. Then they also showed on Instagram a couple weeks ago using this die set to create a 3-dimensional tree, and it about knocked my socks off. It was fantastic, and I definitely encourage you to check this out. I think this is going to be fun for making holiday crafty gifts. And then finally, the 5th product I wanted to mention today is a stamp company that's newer to me, but it's been around for a bit. It's called Right at Home. They actually have an online store, but they also create their own products. And their Christmas release is great. I've talked about them before, but I'm really excited about their Christmas release with some large kind of holiday florals, some great sentiments. And then I really like this one that has the outline of the snowman and the solid together. So you can do some stamp layering and get some really fun, playful images. So those are my 5 products I want to talk about today. Next, 4 answers to questions. So I'm going to do these quickly. First question is, when are we going to get to see a tour of your craft room? I had said that one is coming. I did have some folks come and film my craft room because I was having a hard time doing it. It's kind of hard to get the angles and stuff, and they're working on it. It's a huge project, and I'm hoping to have it up on my blog sometime this fall, so stay tuned. In the meantime, a local magazine, a local like home magazine, did do an article on my craft room and did some great photos in it. So I'll put a link to that if you want to see it. The article was about the great people who designed the room, some wonderful designers and builders. So I think they did a really good job showcasing the awesome work that those folks did. So I will provide a link if you want to check that out in the meantime. The second question is, how do you organize your inks by manufacturer or color? I actually do both, and I encourage you to do whatever you think would work best for you. You need to think about it for a little bit. Right next to me in my cabinet, right next to where I work, I have my most commonly used inks, and those are a mix of the shadow ink formulation that I use a lot in my videos. So it's Hero Arts inks, Simon Says Stamp inks, W+9 inks, and then also Lawn Fawn inks, which are very similar. And I have the most commonly used colors right here in my cabinet. I have them mixed together in rainbow order so I can grab them very quickly. Then behind me, I have the rest of those inks and also my Altenew inks, which I really like, and my Ranger inks. So if they're a similar formulation of ink, as like all very similar dye ink, I mix the manufacturers up and put it in kind of a rainbow order. And then I have all my pigment inks all together, since those are very different, in a drawer. And those are mixed between my Mama Elephant and my Avery Elle. So I guess you would say I divide more by type of ink. And within that, I go in rainbow order because that's just how my crazy mind thinks. So I encourage you to go by what works for you. Okay, so the next question is, how do I keep my clear stamps clean? I don't. Clear stamps by nature, if you're using a high quality clear stamp, they will stain. That's just part of a photopolymer product, but that's okay. That means that it's going to transfer the ink every time you ink it up and stamp it beautifully. That's just one of the negatives. There's always a negative with something, and they're going to stain, but it's okay. You can clean it up and that ink won't transfer. It'll stay on the stamp and just be stained there. To get a good cleaning for my stamps, I use Hero Arts Ultra Clean. I've been using this for years. This actually will take off stays on too. It's a great way to clean your acrylic blocks when they get messy also, but your stamps will still stain. But this will make sure that you don't transfer ink to another project. So you got to let go of the fact that they stain. It's just the nature of a photopolymer stamp, but it's a good sign. That means you have a good quality product. As far as if it starts to lose its stick, I just wash it under soapy water and let it air dry, and the stick will come back. Okay, the fourth question I was going to answer, I get asked this a lot, is how do you come up with multiple ideas for one stamp? Well, when I'm considering buying a stamp set or a die, I always like to have a few ideas in my mind before I buy it. Because if I buy it just for one card, I'm not going to get much use out of it. It's not worth investing in. Instead, it's just an impulse buy, which happens sometimes. But I think it's best to try to think of 2 or 3 or even more ways that you can use that one product. So, for example, a holiday stamp set. It's hard because you spend money on holiday stuff and then you only use it in the holiday season. So I try to think of images that I can use in that stamp set throughout the year for non-holiday occasions, ways to stretch those stamps. And that really helps me decide what I want to purchase and what I want to invest in. So I encourage you to think of a few things. You can jot those down on a Post-it note, and then when that product comes in the mail, you can stick that Post-it note on it and you'll have those ideas ready to go. I used to do that a lot and it really helped me out quite a bit. Okay, so now 3 things to check out, and I will provide links to these things below. First is Vera Yates, who is a friend of mine, has been doing the Caring Hearts card drive for 6 years now, and I've been helping her out with it. She's the mastermind behind it, and we collect cards to give to folks in nursing homes. A lot of these folks, older folks, get left behind, kind of forgotten during the holidays. So we collect cards, you mail them to the addresses that we have on our website, and we put a bunch of cards together, mix them up, and then we distribute them to different nursing homes across the world. And these volunteers take them to the nursing homes. So everybody gets a handmade card. And it's really a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. Last year, we collected about 17,000 cards to distribute. And we hope to collect a lot again this year. It's very easy. All you have to do is make a handmade card. Even a store-bought card will go with that. That's fine. Write a little message in there just saying, thinking of you this holiday season. Love, Sally in Idaho. And then you send them to us and we'll distribute them. And I have all the information on my blog and I will link to that. And the good news is you are then eligible for a bunch of wonderful prizes from some wonderful companies. So I hope you'll check out the Caring Hearts card drive. Next, my new website. I had mentioned on Instagram and Facebook that I had a new website coming, and it's coming very soon. It's been a long process because I'm a mom first and foremost, so any work can get delayed often because that's my first priority. And so things kind of slowed down over the summer, but it'll be coming very soon. And I hope you like it. I changed it up so that it was more user friendly and that you guys could find what you needed quickly and easily. So I'm hoping it'll be helpful to you. So the third and final thing I was going to recommend you to check out is a recent article by CNN that said crafting is actually a form of therapy. It can make you a happier person. And I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for an excuse to craft more. And I thought that you might enjoy that article. I think it's really interesting. And it may be helpful for a loved one who doesn't understand your love of crafting. It might be helpful for them to understand it a little bit better. Okay, so number 2. So I have 2 tips I wanted to share with you. The first is a lot of people ask what you can do to get your mojo back when you lose your mojo. It happens to me all the time. All the time. It happens to me all the time. One of the things that I recommend is go hang out on Instagram. Instagram is just a happy place where people share happy photos, and a lot of those are happy handmade cards. I follow a lot of great card makers there. I don't have time to look through blogs, and I try to not look at too many blogs because I want to stay true to my own and kind of do my own thing. But Instagram is a great way to see what some other folks are doing very quickly, and I find new blogs to follow. So I encourage you to check out Instagram. You'll quickly start to find more and more. Just spend a little time on there, and it can be a great, inspiring place. Okay, so the second tip I wanted to share is sometimes when I get ink where I don't want it on some white cardstock, you might have seen me do the trick where I take a craft knife and kind of scratch the color away and then use an eraser to smooth it back out. Another thing that I've been doing lately that seems to work really well is I take this sanding block and I kind of sand against where that color is, and sometimes that's all you need to take it away. And you can't really tell that you did it. This one's kind of old. I just ordered a few more, and they come in a pack of a few of them. You could also use an emery board if you have it, but that might be a little bit too rough. So this is something worth checking out if you get little mistake spots of inks a lot like I do. Okay, so last but not least is the one card idea. This card was not one that I created. This is a beautiful card my friend Kara Vrabel made. Now, Kara sent this to me in the mail probably after I gushed on it about it over on Instagram when she posted it. I think it's a beautiful design. You could change up the stamps and the colors and get a variety of different looks. And I like how she stamped hello in black, and then where it overlapped the black sentiment, she white heat embossed it. So it's a continuous looking image there, that hello. I just think this is classy. Kara is an incredible artist. I will link to her blog where you can find out more about this card, and I encourage you to check it out. She's fantastic and very inspiring, very creative. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked this and maybe there was something helpful along the way. If you have questions, always you can head over to my blog at jennifermcguireinc.com. I'd love for you to visit me there. And I link to the things I talk about below in the YouTube description. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you'll come back soon.